Oops, I'm recording. uh, let's see. Hang on a second. This is Rebecca. If I can get this right. That's it. I'm not going to give this video too much face time. I'm looking a little rugged. I've been a sick girl. Most of you know I have heart trouble, among some other things. I've had a lot of physical trauma in my life. And I suppose it's probably normal. The older you get, the more you feel what you already knew was there, and then some of the other stuff starts rearing its ugly head. So I'm not doing real well as far as having strength in order to carry out my daily wishes. I'm kind of busy girl. I love doing and learning and making things and creating. And my heart is just getting to where it won't let me. It's wearing me out. There's a couple names for what's going on. I don't know how long I'll be able to talk here. It takes up energy just to talk, so I'm going to try to take it a little bit quieter. But they want to have a couple surgeries they want to do, different things. And I don't know. Like I say, I don't believe I'm going to let them. I would love to go home and see Jesus. I really have no reason to want to be here except for the thought of missing an opportunity to do something to keep one of our brothers and sisters out of one of two choices, the worst one. And I have a few people that I work with. So that would be the only reason, that and my little Snoopy dog. But I've been laying low the last few months. I had taken on trying to redo the interior of my home. And that's turned out to be a great big job. But I could have done it easy not too long ago, but now it's just getting to where I can't do it. So I made that Mary's Dream last night. Try to make something for this season without doing a lot of talking. This is it right here. Let's see if I can. This is it, Mary's Dream. But I felt guilty putting it up and not saying anything. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, my funny little videos, and caring about me. It means so much to me. And if you all ever think about me, I'm sure it's the Lord Jesus poking at you. Because I don't get much of that, so it feels good to know I'm cared about. I have nobody in my life that really knows anything that cares or that would come to see me or talk to me. Nobody to even notify. So when I was in the ICU a few days ago, I realized that if anything does happen to me, nobody will know. And our sister, Linda, she disappeared, Carpenter's daughter. And it's been so traumatic, I still don't know what to do. I just finally quit leaving her messages after months, but I'm sure she's back with Jesus, and I don't want to do that to my friends here on YouTube, my brothers and sisters, have them concerned. But if anything does happen where you don't hear from me for a while, I'll put it this way, I'll either be kind of weak to talk or with Jesus. And no matter what goes on, I sure covet your prayers, as they say. And you're all definitely in my heart and in my prayers. This world's getting so crazy. We all know that. That's why we're here on this YouTube thing, trying to keep track of what's going on. That's something that I've realized being gone like I've been, is that searching, video to video, searching, sermon to sermon, preacher to preacher, teacher to teacher. You can only learn so much on the outside. But when you turn it all off and go inside and live inside yourself, just you and Jesus living in your heart, you can have a relationship with Him where He shows you things and makes you realize what He did with me recently was He took all the things that I had gathered up all these months and showed me a lot of things. You know, one of the things was it's pretty much enough. Another thing was that on YouTube in particular, there's a lot of people on there pushing their agendas, small fries and large fries, and not all of them are there to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. And when it boils down to it, really doesn't matter how many movies show Saturn things, or how many songs are pushing the one world government, how many people have sold their souls to Satan, what the messages are in this and that. I mean, knowing it happens, but spending day after day on and on and on in it and going deeper and deeper, it's, to me, I can't tell other people what their deal is. But with me, it was like, okay, so what? So what? How's my relationship with my Lord Jesus, with my Creator, with the one that died to have a relationship with me forever? And getting to know Him now is also getting to know myself in a way that has made me realize, and I'm sure it'll get much deeper as I continue, but it's made me realize that we've heard the words that these fleshly containers, these bodies we're in, are just packages packing us around. When we get out of these, we're going to be like butterflies out of a cocoon, and the real us will be alive and living in an eternity, in a realm we know nothing about. And getting out of all this stuff they're showing us, all these things they want us to focus on, movies and Saturn, the black box, and all the games. You know, it really is a hindrance to spending time seeing what I've seen just in the short time I've been away from it. I've watched some of my friends on YouTube, and I've done it myself, but they're into someone that has a channel that's pushing this belief or that belief or doctrine, or this doesn't happen, or you don't do this, and then they start siding in with others that feel that way, and that's their whole game. And really, really, all those things really don't matter. What's going to happen is going to happen, and I really feel like none of us really know. The Lord gives us some information, but if He wanted us to have it, He would give it to us if we spend time with Him and talk to Him about it and grow, and He will give it to us as He feels we're ready, and give us the walk He wants us to walk, the path He wants us on with it. Especially if we feel as we're spending a lot of time with a group that believes this or that, and we're not blossoming out in our relationship as a person and walking in our walk. We should be getting more peace every day and happier and closer to Jesus, closer to reality, not getting argumentative and upset and angry at the other guys. And I find it rather sad. Like I say, one of the reasons I kind of backed off, the main one was I wasn't feeling well. But I'm glad I did. I'm going to turn this. I think this music's on, I'm not sure. But I appreciate you guys, my friends here, and I've learned a lot from you, and it's been good for me to know there's other humans that I can get to know that love Jesus. It's another thing. It's lonely. It sure is lonely in this world. I'm never really alone. In fact, when I'm with other people, I just want to get along with Jesus. It's like a bother to me, but in a way, it gets kind of lonely not having other Christians to relate to, and people that are truly sold out to the Lord. I miss that. I've kind of been looking for it all my life and never really found it. Anyway, I don't do Christmas. I really never have. It's always kind of bothered me. Like the idea of it. Even as a little girl, I never got into it. But it's cool to watch everyone else getting all happy and spending time with their family. But I just wanted to make this for you folks and tell you I love you, and know that I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you. I sure hope we get to see Jesus soon, and I hope I get to see you all soon. And I do appreciate you so much. Thank you all this time putting up with me and getting to know me a little. I do appreciate you, and I thank God for you. Take care of yourselves. Bye.